This is Dolany TV, ladies and gentlemen. Let's friggin' go! Pop the champagne. She is time to celebrate. For the meantime, things still yet to become official. That is the big stress here. Anything I am about to talk about, mention, or discuss is not the official terms of what's happening here. I'm probably not going to be able to get the official reaction in. This weekend I've got a ball tournament, but as it stands, the reports indicate, I can use all the words to avoid official terminology, but you get where I'm going. Obviously, you know what's going on. Milan Lucic has been traded to the Calgary Flames, in addition with some other pieces we'll talk about potentially being in there, and some salary retention, and let's get messy, driving 3 hours to Calgary for James Neal. Yes, indeed. That is exactly what we're discussing today. I know, 100%. Don't fret. I understand. I'm an hour, 2, 3, maybe even a day late on this, it feels like already. But the deal is in place. Not official. The deal has not happened. The deal is in place. And it's out there. It's surfaced. It's a real life thing. Okay, this isn't just Jason Greger shutting down some tweets. This isn't, oh, maybe this will happen. This isn't Bob Stauffer echoing something on radio just to make sure he stays relevant. No, this is something that is across the hockey universe at this point. Official not yet, but we know where we're going, and you know how these deals happen in the summertime when it's the off season. So guys, first, breathe. I want you to breathe. Are you with me? Take a breath. Let's discuss. Let's get into it, and let's get understanding exactly where we stand with this Milan Lucic deal. I'll try and find the cap-friendly thing. I haven't even gotten there yet. I'm trying to find the other side of stuff. Apparently there was a Gene Principe tweet out there maybe about a Matthew Tkachuk stuff that's messy. We don't want to go there yet. But, yeah, it's a good time. It's an absolute good time to be an Oilers fan, because as it stands right now, we have $2.9 million in cap space. It's still not official on Cap Friendly, and I don't know if it's official on sportsnet.ca, but we'll go discuss things if I can find it somewhere. You understand, you don't need me to tell you. You don't need anyone else to tell you it's unofficial or official. It's something that's happened and close to completing. 1-for-1 Neal for Lucic trade. Obviously, yeah, there's going to be some other stuff working around there, but it's a 1-for-1 player swap essentially. And I guess as we wait for this to load, my initial reaction, what is this? This is two guys finding a new home, trying to find some new success. That's at the end of the day what this is. Obviously, there's way more complications to it than that, and that's exactly what we'll discuss over the next few minutes here. As What is a Milan Lucic for James Neal trade essentially? Well, you look at it one way, it's a need fitter. It fits both needs both teams have, right? Calgary gets the big, tough, run around, get them done, chase them down, beat them up kind of guy that Edmonton was supposed to get 3 years ago. We got it for 1 year and then it disappeared for the last 2. Let's be serious. Okay? All right, good. Breathe. Okay. So that's number one. That's our number one idea right there. That's Lucic fitting Calgary's need. Now, number two, fitting Edmonton's need. James Neal, I'll bring you up the stats. You know what? I can argue this any way to Sunday I want if my computer wants to work here. Just give me a minute here. As I'll try and bring up James Neal's stats. James Neal, hockey reference. Let's go, Neal, hockey reference, hockey DB. What? I don't know what the heck's going on with my laptop here today, guys. Trying to get going, and it's just not working at this point. Everything is James Neal traded for Milan Lucic. That's literally every headline on Google, Twitter, Facebook, anything you want right now as it stands. However, let's go get over to this. James Neal started his career in Dallas at 21 years old. So, hey, what do you know, right? Way back when. And if we can get anything going here. Guys, laptop's killing me. I'll read you the stats. I can't get them for you right now. Laptop's moving too slow for me. Anyway, James Neal, the past... now it's moving too fast. Jesus, it's brutal. Past years, he's been 24, 27, 22, 21, one goal with Pittsburgh after being traded in his 23-year-old season in 2010-11. 22 goals total that year. 40 in Pittsburgh the year after. 21 the next year. 27, 23, 31, 23, 25 in Vegas. And then 7 last year in Calgary. So guys, realistically, I mean, yeah, you know what? The knock on Neal in Calgary is he was slower. He wasn't as James Neal as he has been in the past. He wasn't as flashy. I mean, it is what it is. But he's a guy who, I mean, same thing as Milan Lucic, fell out of favor. Now, what we got to do here, as Oilers fans, we got to avoid the mistake that Calgary fans have already made with a guy like, well, Milan Lucic, right? Calgary fans, when this all really came to a head, it was, oh my God, this is disaster, Lucic, why, and all that. And that is the expected reaction. Trust me, I'm not against that. That is the way it should be for a guy like Milan Lucic. And realistically, it should go back the other way for James Neal. I don't even know what my words were in the James Neal to Edmonton rumors that I touched on about a month and a half ago. You can quote whatever I said back then and I'll agree with it because I probably said it, but you get where I'm going, right? We have to avoid doing the tendency that maybe is going back the other way with Lucic. We got to wash our hands and come in optimistic. Now, obviously, what does James Neal bring? Goal scoring. Yes, that's what he brings. And you know what? You can crap on him for having 7 goals. Guess what? 7 goals is 1 more goal than Lucic had in, 16 less games than Lucic played last year, or 13 less games, whatever it was. So there's a lot of dynamics that James Neal didn't play a lot of games compared to Lucic, but he still put up a couple more points. So there you go. There's your dynamic. Or goals, not assists. I think he had 1 less assist, but you get where I'm going. It's a big time mess between the Oilers and the Calgary Flames, and this is going to be one fun one for you guys to dive right into during this, this weekend. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get to deal with it because I have a bowl tournament, but let's get more to the reaction, the kind of gut stuff of it. Realistically, for the Oilers, scoring winger, right? Scoring winger in James Neal fits that need. Do you play him with Nugent Hopkins? Well, I don't know. You've got Alex Chiasson, who's absolutely deadly in front of the net, can stuff anything. Don't kid yourself. Chiasson can put a puck in the net no matter what. The fact is, towards the end of the season, when he started pressing for goals, he was taking more ranged shots. That's at least what I noticed. I don't know if that's 100% true. Maybe he was still working the net, but you understand. He scores within 5 feet of the crease. That's where Alex Chiasson was most effective last year. You sit him on the wing with Mr., who else but Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. You go throw James Neal on the left wing, who has that perfect shot to range it from anywhere kind of deal. You don't score 20 plus goals without being able to do that. Well, suddenly throughout your career, you've got James Neal, who's been, no matter what, a great guy. And, well, you hope he gets it done kind of deal. So you see James Neal, 31 years old, 6'3", 212 pounds, 270 career goals, 244 career assists, 514 points in 76 games played. I'll get you a quick 82 CPA on that number if I can get a calculator to come on up, and we'll get discussing that because that's a number I like to use a lot for sure. So 514 divided by 766, that is a career total of a 0.67 points per game. You times that by 8.82, that's 55 career points in an 82 season. That's his 82 career production average. That's the math. That's the number. It's dirty. It's dusty. Whatever you want to say. I can't keep my thoughts straight for more than 10 seconds here, but this is what it is. This is a chance to move on. Now, yes, okay, there's the potential of a buyout. There's a potential that we're retaining salary. There's all ways to Sunday this could go wrong. Don't get me wrong. But as it sits right now, the Oilers have definitely won a 1-for-1 trade. This is just paper, tweets, and fabrics, and guys, stuff that doesn't exactly exist yet because it's not official. But if you get where I'm coming from, this is huge. This is the move Oilers fans were asking Ken Holland for, and for once an Edmonton Oilers general manager delivered. Okay, this is perfect by all means of the equation. Yes, oh guys, James Neal could go out there and be Toby Reeder 2.0 next year, and we'll all complain, we'll all hate it, and we'll all be upset. Yes, it's the way it goes in Oilers land. But as it sits right now, we won something. We did something right. We got it good. We are okay. And right now we'll wait to get the official word. Maybe I'll be home later tonight when it gets done, or early tomorrow morning when it gets done, but we'll discuss it then, guys. I'm Tyson. This is my literal reaction. You guys have seen it here first. I am up on out of here.